I'm not sure I even know how to do this anymore. Yeah. Okay. Hey squad, and welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, this feels extremely weird to say because it's been, like many MUA would say, a hot minute since I've been on my YouTube channel. It's been a while. It's been in total, I think, about 3 months, more or less. I've been absent from YouTube because a lot of things have been going on in my life, in every way possible. So like family-wise, personal-wise, career-wise, I want to say, in just like every areas, I've experienced a lot of changes, a lot of new things, a lot of saying goodbye, a lot of receiving. So I just decided that it would be a good idea to kind of come back to YouTube with this type of video. So this is basically going to be, let's call it a life update. Where have I been? What has been going on with me? Why was I not on YouTube and things like that? I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. But before I get into this video, I just want to say this is not at all one of those videos where I'm going to complain about how bad my life is, how ungrateful I am. This is at all not going to be a video about me complaining. This is just a video that I wanted to do just to kind of fill you guys in on what has been going on with me. So obviously one of the biggest changes, and the first ones, if I can say so, was definitely the fact that I graduated. This year I finished my university. I don't know if you guys remember or if I spoke about this before, but I was actually a student at a faculty for tourism studies here at the coast in Portorož, and this was actually my final year, so I finished that off, closed that chapter. I am super grateful because I finished in time, and I have decided to take a year off because I kind of had troubles deciding whether I should continue with my studies, whether I should go to work, should I even stay in Slovenia. I was even considering moving. I am so lucky because I have family all over the world. Unfortunately, the reason behind it is very sad because when the war was happening in Balkan, in Bosnia particularly, of course, a lot of my family ran into their rescue, so they went as far as possible. And I literally have like relatives in so many countries. And I do have a cousin in Germany where he had a proposition for me to move there and try to live there, get a job, and things like that. And then I just had so much to think about. And that's also the purpose why I wanted to make this video, because my initial emotions were, oh my god, I'm so scared. That's what I felt at first, because I was just scared of the thought of not being comfortable. I've been comfortable for so many years, just having the comfort of home, of my parents close to me, of basically my closest family being here, where I can visit them whenever I want. They're in a close distance from me, so nothing seemed impossible. And I feel like with time passing by, you just get so comfortable to have all of that. And then when I thought about moving and leaving all of that behind, I mean, of course, obviously you stay in touch, and obviously you visit your family and they visit you, but I feel like it just, whether you like it or not, things change because you live in a different country. They may not have the time to visit as often as you would like. Also, you may not have the free time to visit them as much as you would want to. And I feel like that just makes the whole situation much harder. Not to even mention saying goodbye, I don't know, just to my room, to my house, to all of my friends. It was just a hard thing that I had to think about. And so far I've made a decision that for now, for this year, I'm not going to move. Whether I'm gonna move at all or not, I am not sure. it's definitely something I'm thinking about, but as of for now, I'm not moving anywhere. So that was definitely one of the hardest decisions I had to make. I just feel like with me finishing school, so many decisions just fell on my shoulders without anyone even asking me, hey, are you ready to make all of these decisions? Are you sure you're enough of a grown-up to make all of these decisions? Are you sure you're not gonna regret any of them and things like that? But yeah, like I said, so far I'm not moving. I have graduated, and I'm not a student no longer, which also means that I'm not in my dorm anymore. As you can see, I mean, you can only clearly see white walls because that's what I kind of chose as my background, just to keep it as simple as possible. But I have also moved. I no longer live in a student dorm. I am no longer roommates with my roommate Thea, who was my roommate in this student dorm. As of September, I actually live in a house. I share a house with another girl, which is also one of my closest friends. I actually met her at my new workplace, and that's how we kind of started hanging out. And I just feel like it was an instant connection where we just knew we were gonna be very good friends. And so yeah, we kind of moved in together into a house where we have each our own separate bedrooms, and then we obviously share and co-use the rest of the house. So yeah, that was also a big thing. So I had a lot of packing to do. I had to say goodbye to my dorm, to my roommate. I mean, she obviously still lives here, but say goodbye in the sense of, oh, we're not gonna live together anymore. So yeah, that was all. It was hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me because I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people who are very, like, I hate to say this, but like, I'm very emotional, and I'm one of those people who will literally get attached to like a teacup. Like, I will get attached to anything, and I always like. It takes me time to adapt to like stuff and people and places, but once I do, I fall in love with all of it just the way it is, and then it's always hard to say goodbye and give it up. So as much as I hated that dorm on top of the hill where I had to walk up the hill every day, and people who know me know how lazy I am, so for me to walk uphill is like the worst thing you could pick. But even besides all of that, it was really hard to say like goodbye to my dorm. But yeah, anywho, I also I didn't talk about this, but I also finished a very long relationship that I was in. That has also ended. So yeah, let's just say I had a couple of changes happening to me in the past 3 months, and but there was definitely one change that I could say it was the most positive out of all of these ones, and it was definitely that I finally have my first job as a student for now, but I have my first job in a hotel industry. I've worked before in tourism agencies, travel agencies, whatever you want to call them. I have worked there as in like I did internships for high school in 2 different travel agencies, and even back then I kind of realized that that's not really what I liked, selling those packages, and I don't know, I just didn't feel myself in that environment. And then of course you have to think about what am I gonna do for the rest of the life? How am I gonna earn my money? What's gonna make me happy? What's gonna make me wanna get up in the morning? What's gonna make me be like, okay, let's get up, have a cup of coffee, and go to work. I'm excited about today. And somehow I wanted to give it a try to work in a hotel. And here at the coast, I'm lucky enough that there are quite a few hotels because Porto Rouge is a touristic city, mostly full in the summer season, but it's a touristic city. So I chose one of the hotels and I applied, and I got a student job. I've been working here actually since June 1st. So yeah, first I did my internship so I could graduate completely, and then they took me in as a student. So that's what I work now. It's been a great and a positive change. I think the most positive out of all the ones that happened to me, because I met a lot of different people here. I started something new. I started learning, which is always a good thing. My mom always says we learn as we grow. You're never smart enough. You never learn everything. There's always more to know. So yeah, now I work here. And yeah, that's basically more or less all the changes that happened to me. But I just wanted to say that, to clarify, because some of you were also texting me, and that was very, very sweet of you. Some of you were like, hey, what's happening? Where are your videos? Did you quit YouTube? What happened? I did not quit YouTube. YouTube is something I love and is very dear to my heart. I love creating this content and just sitting literally by myself at a table with my phone and recording these things for you, because it makes me happy, first of all, and then it makes me even happier when I see that you guys enjoy it and that you guys like it. So nothing is wrong, everything is okay. I am doing fine. I'm just dealing with all of these changes. Like I said, I probably said changes like 1,000 times by now, but anywho, it's just another chapter. One has closed and another one has opened, and I'm trying to welcome it with as open arms as I can. We will see what life brings. I have, before anything, I have faith in God, and I know that He plans things out for us before we even think about it. So I know that He's guiding me through all of this, and I know that everything happens for a reason. We may not see this reason right away, but after a while, when you look back, I've had that situation happen to me so many times when I hated myself that something happened to me, and then I don't know, like months or a year later, I would look back and I'd be like, oh my God, thank you, God, that this has happened to me, because now I see what it was good for. So yeah, I just wanted to make this little short video that all of a sudden is 12 minutes long, but whatever. I just wanted to make this short video to let you guys know that it's okay to be scared of change. It's okay to take your time to adjust the things in life. It's okay to not be 100% sure. I'm not. And it's okay to just wing it and see what happens. Everything is okay. And even if you're not okay, it's okay not to be okay. We're all going through stuff in life, and we're all dealing with different challenges and situations, but it's just important that you deal with it. And and one of the changes that also happened that hit me and caught me by surprise, even though I saw it coming this whole time. My youngest niece, my actually first niece that I ever got, Ayla, she has actually started high school, people. She started high school. I was 8 years old when she was born, and she's a freshman in high school now. And I knew all along that she's going to high school, and that this was basically her last summer before going to a new school, going to a new chapter for herself as well. But then again, when she called me, that's how you know it's 21st century. First of all, she FaceTimes me on October 1st or 2nd. I don't know what the first day of school was. Anywho, September. She's in high school. Yeah, they had September. But anyway, she FaceTimes me and she's like, oh yeah, I went to school. Everything is so different. There's no people here. I don't know if I'm gonna get along with anyone. I don't know what's happening. I'm not sure if I'm gonna like this. And in some way, I saw myself in her eyes. I saw myself in her words, because I went through that as well. And I feel like both of us are experiencing new chapters, new things in our lives. And I feel like it's a very good thing if you have someone to join you and to go through that with you. I feel like that way it just makes it a lot easier, because some of the things that she's experiencing now, I've already experienced. So therefore I can give her advice, assist her, help her, whatever she might need. And I don't know, in some ways she makes me feel very, very useful, very helpful. But yeah, basically that was it, what was happening for me this summer. I just wanted to do this video to fill you guys in. I hope it wasn't too boring or too long, but I do promise you that I have new content coming for you guys. I have new videos prepared. So thank you so much for sticking with me, for not giving up on me. And of course, also thank you for another milestone that I've received on YouTube. We have actually reached 400 subscribers, and in the past month we have also gone over that. So as of today, I actually have 450 subscribers, and I love every one of you. I thank each and every of you for subscribing to my channel, for liking my content, for being there for me, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. You guys really are a special little place in my life, special little people. So thank you so much for being there for me. I love you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.